You people, every famous nigga that gets arrested is not Nelson Mandela. Yes, the government conspires to put a lot of innocent black men in jail on fallacious charges. But R.Kelly is not one of those men. We all know the nigga can sing. But what happened to standards? What happened to bare minimums? You a fan of R.Kelly? You want to help R.Kelly? Then get some counseling for R.Kelly. Introduce him to some older women. Hide his camcorder. But don't pretend like the man is a hero.
What up, everybody? Welcome to the channel. If you're new, don't be. Go ahead and click that subscribe button to be a part of the Witness gang, to join the Witness Nation. Now let's get into this, shall we? Hello, you guys, and welcome to the channel. If you're new, don't be. I'm Whitney. Keep it cute, get the boot. Your girl, as whack as she is in all her glory, was in the New York Times. Disclaimer: this platform discusses any and all information that has been made known to the public in any way. I am not a journalist. I am a commentator. The information is all alleged, but the commentary is very real.
Since you on stage throwing your dick in these face, bro. Like, why you can't get a grown bitch? You feel me? Like, he just like young pussy. Like, he just an old freak. Like, he like, man, I ain't elaborate on like teenage girls, but he was like, shit, I just like young hoes.
All right, you guys, welcome. All right. Let me know where you guys are tuning in from. Please place your city and or state in the chat so I can see where you guys are tuning in from. Okay. Make sure you keep it cute or you will get the boot. Okay. You will get your butt up out of here. Okay. And, be blocked. Be blocked and be highly blessed, okay? I mean, I don't wish you no ill wills, but you gonna get your butt up out of here. All right, okay. Not for nothing. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel if you have not done so already. Like this video, share this video, and if you would like to see more content like this, make sure you click that notification bell, move it from personalized to all so you can receive any and every upload that I place on the channel. And make sure that you guys are still subscribed, because sometimes YouTube will boot you out. So make sure that you are still locked and loaded, okay? All right, you guys, if you'd like to join the channel, you can do so by clicking the link that will be located in the description box upon the exiting of this video, okay? You can support me, all right, by sending me a super chat here on YouTube, or you can send me a personal donation through Cashapp. Whitney D TV 87, okay? Especially if you like the content that you're seeing on my platform, okay? All right. Now, again, fair use. This material is protected by fair use clause of the Copyright Act of 1976, allowing the rebroadcast, okay, of copyrighted materials for the purposes of commentary, entertainment, and education. And we're going to be dabbing into a little bit of all three of those, and I am grabbing a particular clip, okay, from the As Is podcast, and you guys can see this particular video in its entirety over at the As Is podcast, which is the title is the As Is podcast. It's R.Kelly gay by idol and being extorted, okay? His former cellmate tells all, okay? Now on today, I am going to be giving my child. I'll be giving my little depiction about this particular video that came out. Well, actually, it's like, as I stated, it's a podcast. So I was asked about my opinion in regards to it, and I'm going to do just that, give my opinion. So if this is something that you're not interested in, I'm letting you know in advance what I'm doing. You're more than welcome to exit stage left. But please don't come at me. Okay. If you do, you will get cut smooth out this morning. Okay. Okay. Love y'all so dearly though. Okay. Not for nothing. You guys can continuously let me know what you think in the chat. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and get into everything. All right. As you guys see, I just added the below. Okay. But first, let's go ahead and get into this chat. Let me see who all's tuning in. Destiny. My beautiful Destiny always seems to be in the building first. I love you for your support. Thank you, beautiful. She says, hey, Whitney D in chat. Hit that like, share, and subscribe button. Yeah, spam it. Boom, 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 boom. All right. All right. Sade. Hey, honey boo. She said, hi, Miss Whitney. Hey. Hey, Daryl. Hey, honey bunch. She said, hey, beautiful. Hey, honey. West Coast Bells is in the building. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good afternoon. Shoot, it's 1 o'clock here in a lovely state of Texas. It's a little gloomy today, child. Okay, but you know, it is what it is. Hey, Cat Talk with your beautiful self. She says, hello, everyone. Chicago in the building. Are you ready for August 1st? Child. Hey, Isha. She said, hey. Daryl says, Spring Lake. Hey, in the building. Hey. Hey, Mom Life Love. She said, hello, Whitney. Hey, hey, hey. All right. Hey. Oh, there go my beautiful A2. Hey. Yeah. Yes. Did she say yes? Okay. Girl, we're going to have to connect, Mel. We're going to definitely have to connect because I need for you to make some moves out there for me. I need to go through you to get these transcripts and stuff like that. Okay. So girl, we're going to have to reconnect. I still got your number locked and loaded. All right, you guys. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to you guys all. As I stated, I am going to be talking about the As Is podcast video that he just dropped on yesterday. Title is at the bottom. Is R.Kelly by idol and being extorted? Okay, his former cellmate tells all. All right, now. Yeah, Shadi says now another blogger allegedly talking to another R.Kelly cellmate. Child, you know what? If you guys aren't privy to this information, this guy is from like a year or two ago when he first got in jail in Chicago, and then he later got let out on bond. If I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong. Y'all give me clarity, but this is old. This information is old, but it's been released on yesterday. Okay, and I saw people in the comments or whatever, like, this is old. Well, it still kind of gives you a little insight as to the mind frame of this man, child. As you guys heard at the beginning of the video, I dropped a little clip where the cellmate was just basically saying he had a conversation with R.Kelly allegedly, and y'all, all this information is alleged. Okay, I was not in the jail cell with these two guys. I don't even know if he really was in the jail cell. I don't even know if he had a conversation with the man. All of this is alleged. Okay, but I'm giving you the depiction on what this man stated to be so, what he appeared to be so. Okay, so he just talks about where he was at whenever he got in the cell. He goes on to state some of the information that a lot of people really hated to hear, that he was actually in love with Azriel Clary. Wait a minute. Before I even get into anything with Azriel, let me go ahead and give you guys a PSA.
Today I saw a ladybug, and it's so crazy because Whitney used to always call me Ladybug, and we used to have thousands of ladybugs in Virginia come summertime. We used to open up all the windows, and thousands of ladybugs would just come into the house. They would fly into the house, and it would just be the most beautiful thing ever. And I saw a ladybug today, and it made me think of Whitney. That's so crazy. It really made me think of Whitney.
All right, you guys. Look, many of y'all are so triggered, so bothered by little old me speaking my truth in regards to the Clarys or Azriel, when y'all can make all these blasphemous falsity videos about them, but look, when I get to talking, it's just an issue, right? So I'm letting you know, trigger warning now, okay? Step lightly, all right? But anyways, he depicts the relationship that we all on this side kind of already knew, that y'all didn't want to, acknowledge, that Joy has always been the second, okay? Always been down the line, okay? However, due to Azriel, the first, the main, the top honcho, okay, due to her leaving, it kind of was like, okay, well, shoot, you here. And you hear that he is so in love. Yeah, that, you know what? No shade, no tea. That's that jail talk, okay? That's that jail talk, okay? Let me drop this clip real quick, and then we're going to get into it.
Since you on stage throwing your dick in these face, bro. Like, why you can't get a grown bitch? You feel me? Like, he just like young pussy. Like, he just an old freak. Like, he like, man, I ain't elaborating on, like, teenage girls, but he just like, shit, I just like young hoes.
All right, I just wanted to drop that right there for y'all, okay? And with that being said, okay, that is jailhouse talk, like I was going to say before dropping that clip. That is jailhouse talk, okay? Unfortunately, I've had my share of jailhouse talk, child, okay? My baby daddy, when I was 16, I got pregnant, and I talk to you guys about that all the time. He used to tell me all kinds of stuff while in jail, baby. I was everything. So was the other 7-Eleven girls that he was talking to, okay? Baby, they ain't got nothing but time, all right? We hear about him not being able to read, and some Indian man that the cellmate claims to be messing around with R.Kelly, wrote all his emails, was freaking washing his clothes, child. And the dude was like, shoot, yeah, we all believed he was smashing him. I mean, we wouldn't put that past him, okay? We would not put that past him at all if he was in there smashing on that Indian man to make sure that, his stuff was getting washed and clean up in there. So, like, let's not even make it seem like we don't believe that. Okay. But, yeah, so he, gives that depiction of, that experience between the two, that the man can't write, can't read it. And then he goes on to tell how Joy came up there every day, hell, sleet, rain, snow, in the same clothes. He also talked about how he had to force R. Smelly to bathe and wipe his behind. But we all know that that's, that ain't false. We heard he did the true depictions of this man never really bathing and stuff like that. He's just too busy to wipe his behind, okay? So hearing that, it's kind of like, oh, okay, well, it makes sense. It does make sense, or whatever the case may be. So no shade, no tea. I guess Joy and his little dirty behind was just being dirty, and that's just real love, that you don't wipe your behind, right? That you just come funky in the same stuff over and over and over and over, and we ain't gonna sit here and stunt like, oh, she go home and wash that stuff and then come back. Like, now, child, that's just, I don't, if that's type of love that y'all feel like is deep and running through, No, thank you. I'm gonna need you to go wash your behind. I'm gonna need you to change your clothes. That's not dedication to me. How about you protest in another way? Not protest by not wiping your behind and wearing the same stuff over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. Okay, not cute. But anyways, he talks about that. He puts it on his mama. Okay, and you know, the depiction of what she had on kind of sounds familiar as to what they had to wear and stuff like that. Okay, so then he goes on to state, you know, that he asks about his experiences, and ask about, you know, if he asked him about his sexual experiences with young women. And he was just saying, like, you know, him being in a studio and he having 12 women in there. And the man jokingly was like, nah, you had 12 teenagers. And the sad part about it is that this is the reason why this man gets away with all the stuff he gets away with, because we jokingly, you know the truth, right? We jokingly talk about him pissing on young ladies. We jokingly talk about him messing around with underage girls. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not funny. But, you know, we see the Dave Chappelle little skits, and I laughed at them all. Child, please. I love me some David Chappelle, and I love those skits. You know what I'm saying? I even remember the Boondocks clip that I dropped for you guys, you know, coming out. And it was a true, authentic depiction. And right after the clip, and I'm going to drop it again, right after that, however, they go back to partying, dancing, and they tell him to shut up. Check this out.
What the hell is wrong with you people? Every famous nigga that gets arrested is not Nelson Mandela. Yes, the government conspires to put a lot of innocent black men in jail on fallacious charges. But R.Kelly is not one of those men. We all know the nigga can sing. But what happened to standards? What happened to bare minimums? You a fan of R.Kelly? You want to help R.Kelly? Then get some counseling for R.Kelly. Introduce him to some older women. Hide his camcorder. But don't pretend like the man is a hero.
Exactly. You love R. Kelly. You want to see R. Kelly do better. Get him some help. And we laugh at it. You know what I'm saying? We laugh, and the party keeps going. And it was like one particular clip that I saw of Tammy Roman. It was, you know, everybody laughed about it all in the comments. And I actually was going to do a breakdown about it. But you see her trying to resist from dancing to R. Kelly. And let me tell y'all how disturbing this is, right? Everybody in the world pretty much knows about the allegations. We know that he's been proven to be guilty, and it's still hard for people to stop listening, hard for people to stop dancing. And what's telling about that and what's chilling about it is because, you know, the infamous clip of him going around saying, it's too late. You should have did this 30 years ago. The music is already injected. Okay. You better know. Okay. All right. And I always got to take y'all there. Okay. That Satan, Lucifer, was the prince of the air, was a beautiful musician. Okay. And you got to understand that music and your voice is seriously God-given. All right. And so when he states stuff like the music is injected, do you not know like how axines are and things to that? And once it's in you, you can't get it out of you. You know what I'm saying? And so to see the heart, to see how hard it is for people to stop listening, to stop entertaining it, to stop feeding into it, it's interesting. It's very interesting, right? Because even in this interview, you hear old boy say, yeah, man, you know, I don't give F. This is still R. Kelly, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't support what he did or what he, you know what I'm saying? But this is R. Kelly. It's always that but. You know what I'm saying? It's always that but after it. Yeah, he shot my mama, but yeah, he raped my daughter, but it's no but there. You know what I'm saying? He also just kind of goes on and talks about you know, in after that particular clip that I dropped, he goes on to state that, you know, how can he be getting on charges that a lot of other celebrities do? You get what I'm saying? And that's another thing. That is what is big and prominent on you know, on these streets, on these YouTube streets, just in this world where everybody else is doing it. And it's a telltale sign, and it's very immature to use that as a depiction of as to why you behave the way you do, where everybody else is doing it. All the other celebrities doing it. Man, this is what we do in the industry. This is rock and roll. Okay. So if all these people jump off a bridge, like, you know, your mama and your daddies used to tell you, so if your friend jump off this bridge, you're going to jump off with them. And in all actuality, in reality, that's what's going on. Everybody is jumping off of bridges. Okay, because it's all well, you know, this is rock and roll, you know, this is what they do. Really? You know? But anyways, you know, he drops a lot of nuggets. Some stuff I didn't believe. Okay, I'm just gonna put it out there. Some stuff I just was like, I think he's adding a little bit more to that. One in particular time that he said something, I was just like, that's not true. He starts talking about how he talked to him, R.Kelly, about Aaliyah. Then he goes on to depict, you know, she's dead, her parents dead. You know, why are we talking about this? Well, on the contrary, her parents are not. You know, from what I know, her mom is still functioning. I can't speak. I don't know about her daddy and all that stuff like that. But from what I know, her mom is still alive. You know what I'm saying? Alive and well, you know, uncle and all that. So when I heard him say that, I was like, child, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know me. I'm fair and I'm consistent with my with that or whatever. You know what I'm saying? All of what he was saying, I don't think it was true. I think it was embellished, if you will. A lot of the stuff that he was saying, we already came in time to know to be true, and we already knew. But again, this information is like 2 years old. I will, however, say that Shabazz, if I'm not mistaken, is his name. He did a good job. It was some great questions that were asked. What I didn't like, you know, and if this ever reaches Shabazz or whatever, hello, how are you? But I didn't like how he stated he's not going to be on either side, but yet he feels as though the injustice of Black men. And that's what gets me every time when people want to compare what R.Kelly does and did to the injustice of the Black community. They don't walk hand in hand. They don't. Like, that's the reason why I dropped that clip with Boondocks, because it's just like, he is not Nelson Mandela. Okay, let's like stop. Yeah, the man can sing, but at the end of the day, we need to still be able to hold him accountable for what was proven. All right. And it's just like, you can't sit up here and say that it was an injustice, but then in turn ask for justice for Floyd. Okay, for all these other people, Breonna Taylor, who actually, okay, had misjustices. So you mean to tell me what this man did is in comparison to that? You got to be kidding me. Okay. And so when you compare the two to that, that's frustrating. So if I say anything, that was kind of frustrating to hear Shabazz say, well, I want him to get a retrial for this. Why? Everything was proven in court. Regardless of if you want to say, you know, a little bit more on the back end, it has nothing to do with what was proven in court. Hell, I know a lot of stuff on the back end. I've been privy to a lot of stuff on the back end. I've seen stuff. But at the end of the day, what was proven in court held up. Okay? And so it just irritates me that people still wants to put this narrative out here that it was a miscarriage of justice and no. We can't do that. Okay, we can't do that. If we want freedom for Black people, we need to have freedom for everybody. Okay, and you can't pick and choose your selective outrage. All right, this man did what he did. It was proven in the court of law without a shadow of doubt. All right, and for people to be trying to get a retrial for whatever reason, it's kind of stupid. Okay, but that's his opinion, and I don't take anything from him. I don't want my opinions to be taken from me, which can't nothing be taken from me. Okay. You can feel how you want to feel. But, that's just kind of, something that I just was like, I didn't really too much like that. But yeah, the interview was pretty interesting. It was well done, and the outrage of it all is very interesting to me. It's very interesting because it's just like, again, here we go. Anybody that speaks out against R. Kelly or what have you, oh my God, they are just the cat's meow. They're just the loathy of the loathies. They don't know what they're talking about. But if this man came on here and said so much stuff in support, everybody will be on the bandwagon. However, if you be honest with you, he was very neutral. This Cellmate, he wasn't really going against R. Kelly. He was just speaking on his experiences, and it was very interesting. You know what I'm saying? Like, again, we heard about. Oh yeah. I wanted to talk about this because he speaks on the protesting, right? And I was just like, that was interesting. Because we heard how, with the protesting, it made riots inside. And I can speak a little bit in regards to that because I've never been to feds or whatever, but my brother wasn't fed either, but he went to jail, and he would state how, fights would break out in there and they would have to go on lockdown and they couldn't have visitors and things of that nature. So now this is federal, right? And so if riots and stuff are breaking out in there, I think it's a little more stricter, right? And so you hear how he speaks on that they need to chill out with that because it's affecting everybody. And if it's affecting everybody, they're going to get the person that, is causing the issue, right? He does speak on the fact of the matter that, R. Kelly allegedly being an idol, okay? And he'll stand because he went from one thing to another, right? And so I got it. I understood why he would be in that state of mind because his whole world was shaken up. Like he said, he was literally outside walking his dog to then being placed in jail, and he's not seen a day of light, since then. You know what I'm saying? So I get it. I understand. If you ask me, would he do something to himself? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. If you ask me, maybe if after everything is said and done and he gets sentenced, we may see about a change of tune when it comes to R. Kelly. I think with him getting convicted, it didn't register with him because he began to start the proceedings of his appeal. So I don't think it kind of registered to him that ninja, this is real, like this is really happening. I feel like maybe with this sentencing, fastly approaching, which is June 15th, by the way, we may see a change of tune in him. You know what I'm saying? Do I want that to happen to him? No. No shade, no tea. I want him to be held accountable to the fullest extent of the law. I hate when people off themselves like that because it's just a cowardly way of moving. And that's on period. I don't care what nobody think about that. Okay. But this interview was pretty interesting, you guys, and I do suggest that you go and listen to it in its entirety. Very informative, very interesting. He does state that he was being extorted. He says that's what happens in there. You know what I'm saying? He says that he's highly protected in there. Something about Blackstone or something like that, or whatever the case may be. I don't, want to get into all of that. However, he does state that he is highly protected in there, and that if anybody was to touch him, they would have to, deal with the people that are protecting him. Child. Yeah. So I'm just like, oh, that is interesting to know. Okay. That's the reason why ain't nobody been able to touch him, because everybody know, allegedly, the word on the curb is that, people in jail don't like pedos. Okay. They don't like pedos. And I think they don't like people that off children and old people. Right. So from my knowledge, you know what I'm saying? Like they don't like them type of people. Right. So, child, that's probably what's been keeping him up in there is the fact of the matter that he done made alliances while he was up in there. Okay. Now he's in New York now, as we all know, waiting for his sentencing that's pending before he gets transferred out to Chicago. However, child, we don't. He's protected, or he was. Okay. So that is the gist of it, everybody. Head on over to As Is Podcast and check out Is R.Kelly and by Idol and Being Extorted. His former cellmate tells all, okay? And you guys can get all of the skinny of that interview. It was hilarious to me. I'm not going to lie. The dude was very animated, okay? He kept me rolling. All right. I kept laughing at stuff. Some stuff was just a little bit TMI, but it was informative. It was interesting. I believe majority of it, you know what I'm saying, for the most part. Some stuff, like I said, had me looking like, okay, child, like I think that was kind of a little embellished. I think that Shabazz did a wonderful job in regards to during this interview. He asked some very good questions. I really loved the fact of Mary that he asked him in regards to the relationship with Joy. Did he feel like it was real and things of that nature? And also, did he feel like that you know, due to Azriel leaving, did, you know, him choosing Joy being second now? And it was so, I was like, yes, that was a good question, because, you know, we heard about it, but we actually heard him actually having this conversation with his cellmate to say, yeah, you know, Ass was the main, Ass was the first. And then when she left, you know, it just went left or whatever from there. And then we also heard how supposedly Azriel was trying to take his Grammys and stuff like that, shoot. And I said it again, and oh, okay. Okay, she probably was trying to get them damn Grammys to take care of the bills. Okay, so it is what it is. Okay, and who cares? Okay, I don't. Yeah, I don't. Okay. Anyways, you guys, let me go ahead and get into comments and see what you guys have to say. Mom Life Love says, Mom Life Love says he don't want to lose her. Also, she says, because if she starts to talk, I believe so too. That's why I told you guys in another R.Kelly Tales that I believe it's just him trying to keep her in the loop, keeping her close so she won't open her mouth, child, because he know that she wouldn't do too good, right? Shawty says, me too, my first child father. As well says, right, let's not act like we don't know, right, child? Hey, Tavia. Hey, how you doing, honey? Shawty says, I like the one comedian Aries Spears did on R.Kelly. Yes, that was hilarious. Tavia says, how you been, baby girl? I've been good. I've been good. Busy. That's why I'm doing a lot of podcasts for you guys. But tonight, all right, tonight, tune in here at 7:30 Central Standard Time for my next series. Check this out. Yeah. Tonight we start the new series. Sorry. I just saw a message. Evidence over emotions. They called him daddy too. All right. And this is going to be none other than a series reading the transcripts depicting the John Does of R. Kelly. Okay. Two in particular. All right. Lewis and Alex. Okay. Which Lewis is what's his name? Richard Arline. Okay. He was the one that actually got bribery charges on behalf of R. Kelly. And then Alex, who we know as nephew. All right. And we're going to talk about that because people fail to realize that they were men, but boys at that time. So he didn't just mess around with little girls. It was little boys too. And I think oftentimes boys, men, they always get overlooked, right? But I want to allow y'all to tickle my fancy just a little bit, and let's talk about the young men that were affected by him as well, because we shouldn't allow them to fall through the cracks. And then a lot of their parents, okay, a lot of the men, the little boys, okay, mothers, okay, texting, set up things to that nature. Oh, but nobody's talking about that, right? Our focus is mainly on the Clarys, Angelo, and Alice. Well, okay, we're going to talk about that on tonight. We're going to get into the transcripts in regards to these particular John Doe. So you guys tune in here at WhitneyD TV at 7:30 Central Standard Time, and we're going to start that series, okay? Hey, James, and say hello, everyone. I am in the woods. All right. Be careful out there, okay? Make sure you put you on some spray for them bugs, okay? All right. Okay. Anyway, it's not for nothing, you guys. Thank y'all so very much for tuning in to another installation of R.Kelly Tales. Okay. And as I stated to you guys, I'm gonna be keeping you guys abreast afloat that to everything R.Kelly with these tales as often as I possibly can. Right now, for New York appeal, we are waiting for Judge Donnelly to respond and state what she is going to choose in regards to either getting him acquitted or getting him a new trial. Okay, as you guys should be made aware of, the sentencing went from May 4th, which we would have been hearing from the judge in regard. I mean, he would have been being sentenced tomorrow, okay, morning. It went from that to June 16th, and now it is stabilized at June 15th, 10:30. Okay. So we're just waiting at this point, waiting on Judge Donnelly. In the meantime, in Illinois, as I stated to you guys this morning with the prior R.Kelly Tales, we are actually going to be hearing on the 10th a freaking status hearing for the motion that Bojangles submitted in regards to the dismissal of the charges in Illinois for R.Kelly for the grounds of statute of limitations. Okay, so we are full steam ahead with a lot of everything that is going on. Okay, so make sure you guys stay tuned and lock and load here at WhitneyD TV. Okay, all right, you guys. That is it from me. I will see you guys next time for another installation of R.Kelly Tales. You guys be blessed.
What the hell is wrong with you people? Every famous nigga that gets arrested is not Nelson Mandela. Yes, the government conspires to put a lot of innocent black men in jail on fallacious charges. But R. Kelly is not one of those men. We all know the nigga can sing. But what happened to standards? What happened to bare minimums? You a fan of R. Kelly? You want to help R. Kelly? Then get some counseling for R. Kelly. Introduce him to some older women. Hide his camcorder. But don't pretend like the man is a hero.
Y'all killing me with this. I can't help. Robert. I can't help. You're killing me, man! This ain't not about music! I'm trying to have a relationship with my kids, and I can't do it! Y'all just don't want to believe the truth! You don't want to believe it!
At this point, we briefly pause the interview to give Kelly a moment.
Man, y'all killing me with this! Y'all killing me with this! Y'all killing me with this! Y'all killing me! Y'all trying to kill me! Y'all killing me with this! Y'all killing me with this! Y'all killing me with this! Y'all killing me with killing me, man! I hope this camera keep going. Stupid R.Kelly. Fight for my life. Stupid R.Kelly. Do it. Stupid R.Kelly. Fight for my life. Stupid R.Kelly. Do it.
Well, first off, I want to say that y'all got to understand that fame is a hell of a drug. Don't you just love trolls? Said no one ever. What if I told you I know how to minimize, virtually erase your channel trolls? Yeah, that's right. Hi, I'm Whitney D of Whitney D TV, and with my two-step process, get your trolls under your thumb. What does trolling mean? To antagonize others online by deliberately posting inflammatory, irrelevant, or offensive comments, or other disruptive content. Trolls engage in the most outrageous and offensive behavior possible, all the better to troll you with. As a content creator myself, I dealt with trolling head on into the start of my YouTube career, and it was devastating. As time went on, however, I discovered settings and controls that helped me minimize and virtually erase trolling, and I loved it. Doing these easy steps changed everything. Click the link below to get my ebook on how to stop trolling.
So, Whitney Davis, or should I say, the Whitney Davis. What you got to say about that?
Azriel.
Know that they ride or die. I keep boys by my side. Know that they ride or die. I keep boys by my side.
Day we hustle, but the night we
know that they ride or die. Know that they ride or die. I keep boys by my side. Know that they ride or die. I keep boys by my side.
What you're talking about? Why are you guys keeping me?
Know that they ride or die. My name came
down
up
in
like
history.
sound. More when I was not around. Certain people that I know, they ain't no longer about. My name came up a lot, it sounds. More when I was not around. Certain people that I know, they ain't no longer about. My name came up a lot, it sounds.
Hi, my name is Whitney D of Whitney D TV. Mother, daughter, wife, and entrepreneur. And oh, by the way, if you hadn't noticed, I have a lazy eye. Welcome to my lazy journey.
What up, everybody? Welcome to the channel. If you're new, don't be. And I mean that. Don't be. Go ahead and click that subscribe button to be a part of Witness Gang, to join the Witness Nation. Now, I am here to let you guys know we are now accepting members. Let me stop stunning. We've been accepting members, but I'm here to tell you more information about the memberships, okay? It's just better here. Why not become a member and support your girl on a month-to-month basis, okay? Now, we have 4 different tiers that you can choose from. They'll probably be somewhere over here, okay? Not for nothing, we have Out of the Bushes for $1.99 a month, okay? And then you can become a Witness member. $3.99 a month. You can't beat that, okay? Now, if you want to take it up a notch and become a Witness gang member, just $9.99 a month, okay? Now, I see you. You want to go even further. That's great, okay? Become a Witness Nation member at $19.99. Okay, now all these proceeds go back into the channel, okay? I pride myself on doing due diligence to give you guys best quality product and content, okay? So if you love what you see here on Whitney D TV and you want to keep it going, make sure you become a member like right now. Like today, like go do it now, okay? Comes with a lot of different perks like members only chats and member only videos and getting updates and exclusive information before anybody does, okay? So what are you waiting for? Go become a member like now. Like right now. Duh. Bye. What up you guys? Whitney D here with Whitney D TV and we have merch! Keep it cute, it gets a boot.